Hmm. Hmm. Damn, last night was rough. Damn curfew. The town's starting to grow wise to my M.O. Can't have that if we want to stay in business. What the coffee? Who made me coffee? Oh yeah, that's right. I have an assistant now, don't I? Hmm. I wonder where they've wandered off to. Howdy.
Oh, morning, boss.
Where is my assistant?
Get a load of this. They're up in the rafters overlooking the production floor.
What? A rafters? Oh yeah, I see 'em. What are they so focused on?
It would seem Rags has found the factory's problem child, Jeremy. They've been watching him like a hawk for the past 15 minutes or so.
Heh. Do the workers know?
Oh, I don't think they have a clue.
Hmm. Assistant. Over here.
Morning, boss.
Okay, first of all, how the fuck did you manage to get up there?
I just climbed the nearest column and pulled myself up. It's only slightly more difficult than climbing a tree. It was a nice workout, though, and the rafters provide an excellent bird's-eye view of production.
You're really weird. You know that?
Well, what else do you expect from someone that spent the past 2 years roughing it in the woods?
Touché. Anyways, I called you over so you can start your orientation. Frank insisted you're a worthy candidate for the assistant's position, but I have yet to see any evidence of that.
Ah, so taking me on as your assistant wasn't just your idea of having me repay my debt.
Of course not. If I had it my way, I wouldn't have come looking for you at all, and you'd still be in those woods, blind, feral, and alone. Now it's time to see if you're up to the task, or if you and Frank are about to become my next test subjects.
Okay, then. So when do we start?
Right now,
So, why are we out here again?
I want to see the neighborhood creature in action, so I've devised a little game for us.
What kind of game?
Ever play hide and seek? It's sort of like that. Ahead of us is a solid 20 miles of dense woodland. I'm giving you 10 minutes to disappear before I come looking for you. The difference here is that instead of just hiding and waiting for me to find you, you'll be trying to catch me, whether it be by trying to ambush me, setting up a trap of some sort, or directly attacking. How you choose to go about it will be entirely up to you. Whoever manages to avoid getting captured wins.
Boss, do you have any idea how exactly I managed to catch my victims?
No, but I do know that you're said to be responsible for no less than 28 separate disappearances in the area, and that the authorities have deemed you uncatchable. You're practically a living legend at this point, and I want to see how much of it is true.
And you're absolutely positive you want to play this game with me?
I'm positive.
I mean, I'd be more than willing to explain it to you, but this sounds a lot more fun. You're on, boss.
All right, 10 minutes on the clock, starting now.
Okay, you think. How are we going to go about this? Ambushing him and directly attacking are definitely out of the question. I'll have to set up a trap. But how to get him there? I'm going to need to call in a favor.
Hey, Rags, what's up?
Sally, real quick. I don't have a lot of time.
What's going on? Is everything alright?
That has yet to be determined. I have a favor to ask of you.
Well, I've got time. What do you need?
All right. Ready or not, here I come. Looks like their boots left an easy trail for me to follow.
Walden.
What the? That voice, I know that voice.
Walden?
Ah. A snare? Is that the best you can do? You're gonna have to do better than that, assistant.
Walden.
All right, seriously, who is that?
Walden.
Sounds like it's coming from this way.
Walden.
I'm getting close. Ah! What the fuck? What are all of these wires? You've got to be kidding me.
Looks like I win, boss.
Cocky little shit, aren't you? How do you even do this? This setup had to have taken hours.
Years of practice. Now, quit moving. These wires could tear flesh from bone. I'll get you down.
Say, you didn't see anyone else out here, did you?
No, sir. There's nobody out here except for us.
So I take it then that it was you I heard calling my name?
Did it sound something like this?
Walden.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Sorry about that, boss. It's just for this game, I swear.
So, is this how the neighborhood creature captures its victims?
More or less.
And, just out of curiosity, what would have happened to me if this wasn't a game?
You would have been hoisted high up into the canopy and become the next piece added to my collection.
And what? Tortured? Dismembered? Eaten?
I guess it's fair to say you'd be tortured. You'd be left to hang there until all the colors had faded from your body.
You know, for a ragdoll, that's pretty fucked up.
Yes, well, things happened. I'd rather not get into it.
And that voice you were mimicking, why did it sound so familiar?
You're not ready to know. All I'll say is that I called in a bit of a favor from Sally, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. So, what's next?
There you go, dearie. You're all patched up now.
I told you I'm fine. They're just a few tiny cuts. They'll heal on their own.
Better to be safe than sorry, hon. Now off you go.
Finally. I thought I told you to wait in the break room.
I was waiting for you in the break room, but I ran into some trouble with another employee. He started asking a lot of questions and getting chummy with me.
Well, you seem to have gotten pretty chummy with Sally and Howdy since arriving at this facility, and it hasn't even been a full 24 hours yet.
That's different. Their boundary lines indicate that they're respectable people that are worth befriending. This guy... It's like he has no boundary lines at all, and it's plain to see that he doesn't respect those of others. I left the break room because I didn't trust myself not to kill him.
Heh. Welcome to my world. I swear Jeremy narrowly avoids getting thrown into the grinder on a daily basis. Well, since you're here, I suppose I'll show you around the lab, and I'll give you the next task of your orientation.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, hey boss. Hi, Rags. What brings you guys here?
Orientation.
That's right. Say, Sally, you're pretty proficient in the potions that we make. Perhaps you can give my assistant a brief rundown of the potions cabinet. There's a few things that I need to set up real quick.
It would be my pleasure. Come on, I'll give you the grand tour.
Okay. I don't see why a factory like this would produce potions along with rainbows.
Well, unfortunately, the reason for that is highly classified. Only Wally is allowed to tell you if he chooses to. But yeah, we make them. Ta-da! Aren't the colors so pretty?
They are.
Pick a potion, any potion.
Well, this green one is certainly eye-catching.
That one's our truth serum. Boss uses that in his interrogations and business deals. It's odorless and tasteless, which makes it very easy to slip into somebody's drink.
That's actually mildly terrifying. So I guess I shouldn't accept any drinks from the boss if I'm ever interrogated.
Psh, I wouldn't.
I see. And this purple vial here? What is this?
That one's a sleep potion. Just a sip can knock somebody out for a couple of hours. Drinking an entire vial could have them asleep for the entire day. And it tastes like blueberries.
Interesting. And what about this bright pink one here?
That's a love potion. Nasty stuff, so I hear. We haven't exactly perfected it yet. Our test subjects still just wind up getting lovesick for a few days before the effects of the potion wear off. We're trying to get it to where lovesickness doesn't occur and it just feeds into the person's infatuation with someone else.
Something about this potion feels very illegal.
Illegal? Unethical? Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't spend my money on it either way. That isn't real love.
And what is this red liquid in this vial?
You know, I don't know. I've never noticed that one before.
Assistant, over here.
Oh boy. Looks like he's prepared the Spectra extractor. That's your cue.
The Spectra what now?
Sally, could you fetch me the puppet in cell 3 for me?
Sure thing, boss.
So, this thing is what you use to drain people of their color?
Yep. And today, you'll be creating your first batch. The device is relatively simple to operate. The subject is strapped down to that middle table right there, the extractor is turned on, and with the push of a button, it's done. The machine handles the rest.
Okay, sounds simple. And...
You said the one in cell 3, right?
That's the one. Strap her in.
Boss, is that a child?
That's color, assistant. And, as it turns out, children have a lot of it.
I don't know about this.
If you're going to be my assistant, you're going to have to show me you can handle making the colors this factory produces. All you have to do is push that red button on the controls. Well?
I won't do it. I may be the neighborhood creature, sir, but I'd never lay a hand on a child.
I see. You're useless.
Hmm. What? What happened? Where am I?
Shush, shush. It's okay, sweetheart. You're safe. Just relax and try not to move around too much. Do you remember anything at all?
I was in the lab with the boss and Sally. We talked about potions, and then that thing, the color extractor, he strapped a little girl to it. He wanted me to extract her spectra, and I couldn't do it. My mind goes blank from there.
Not too surprising considering you got chucked against a wall.
Sally? You're here too?
Yeah, I kind of tried to step in and pull you out of the lab myself. Wally wound up giving me a nasty scratch on my side. Poppy was actually the one that stepped in and got him to stop attacking.
Really?
Poppy's like a mom to almost everyone in the factory. And no one messes with Mama Bird.
So, that little girl, did the boss...
Wally put her back in her cell. She's still alive. For now, anyways.
I don't know if that's better or worse, to be honest.
Why didn't you do it? Like Wally said, all you had to do was push a button. Doesn't mean you had to watch.
It's like I said. I'd never lay my hands on a child. I didn't as the neighborhood creature, and I'm most certainly not going to now. The boss is just going to have to accept that.
Well now, look who's alive and back on their feet.
Hey, Frank. I take it you heard what happened down in the lab then?
It's all everyone's been talking about for the past few hours. What were you thinking, disobeying a direct order from the boss?
He wanted me to extract the spectra of a little girl. What was I supposed to do?
I don't know, suck it up and do as you're told, perhaps?
Then I'll tell you what I told him. I may be the neighborhood creature, but I'd never lay my hand on a child. I have just a bit more integrity than that.
Oh boy. Sounds like I'm gonna have to start keeping track of how many times you're sent to the infirmary. You won't last long in a place like this with a boss like Wally with that kind of mentality. Wait a minute. Where are you going? Where are you going?
To his office. I'm still standing, and that means I at least have to try to complete my orientation.
That's really not a good idea. He looked royally pissed off the last time I saw him.
Yeah, I know. Same here. But there's no sense in trying to put it off till later.
At least have some lunch first.
Later.
Oh, fuck.
Come in. You know, I can't tell if you coming back here so soon could be considered an act of bravery or just incredibly stupid.
It is outstanding how fine the line separating the two can be.
Heh. So, what are you doing here?
I'm here to continue on with my orientation.
So soon? Even after I nearly killed you back in the lab?
We ragdolls are resilient people. I figured I'm back on my feet. I can keep working.
Now where have I heard that before? All right. Consider this your opportunity to redeem yourself. Since you clearly had a problem with extracting the color from the last puppet I selected, I've decided to go with an individual that should be easier for you to handle.
At least they're a grown-ass adult this time. That's cornflower blue, isn't it?
It is. A fairly common color. but one of the factory's most popular. Now, do you remember how to operate the Spectra extractor?
Let's see. Turn it on like so, and...
Very good. Now pay attention. When the amount of spectra being extracted slows down, you're going to want to press this white button here. Otherwise the device will overheat and it'll break.
Understood. They're already starting to turn gray. This Spectra extractor is certainly efficient.
That's the idea. So, reports indicated that you had a tendency to target those with bright, vibrant colors. Was there ever a particular color you were on the lookout for?
Well, firstly, I didn't intentionally target those with bright, vibrant colors. Those just happen to be the kinds of people that come snooping around looking for me. You puppets tend to be quite colorful, after all. As far as color was concerned, a lot of my victims tended to have corn yellow as a prominent color in their spectra.
That's my color. You realize that, right?
Do you recall what I said earlier this morning? If that little game you devised had been the real deal. That wasn't just a generalization. You would have made a fine addition to my collection.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you were virtually defenseless when I found you then. And that I never go into that part of the woods anyway.
Indeed. What about you? Are there any colors you've been on the lookout for?
Purple. I'm always on the lookout for a good purple. The color is difficult to come by in this town, so we usually have to make it ourselves. But in general, color is color. Any one of them will do.
I see. So that's why the authorities can't seem to pin down a specific target in your MO.
Yeah. But they are getting wise to my habits and the times I usually go into town. Which means I'm going to have to find a way to shake things up. For now, let's just focus on this. Now that the color's been extracted, all that's left for you to do is to take care of the body. Normally, that'd be a job for the workers on production, but you could use the experience. Here we are.
So this is the grinder you've been talking about.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Toss them in.
That's gruesome.
You'll get over it. Like I said, this is usually a worker's job. There is something I'd like to make abundantly clear, however.
And what is that? What? Hey!
If you disobey me, or spill the secrets of this place to anyone outside of this facility, I will not hesitate to toss you into this grinder myself. Am I making myself clear?
Crystal, sir.
Good. This concludes your orientation. Everyone, could I have your attention, please? Jeremy, shut the fuck up and open your ears. Allow me to introduce you all to my new assistant, Rags Patchwork. As my assistant, I expect you all to treat any orders they give you as a direct order from me. Otherwise, it'll be me you'll have to answer to.
By God, they did it.
Woohoo! Way to go, Rags. Ow. Okay, that still smarts.
Good on you, buddy. Now it's just a matter of not getting yourself killed.